Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and today I have the opportunity to do a product review. The folks over at T-Zack, which is a manufacturer-based private brand that's direct sales on the internet, they sent me a rod and they asked me if I would like to try it out and well, give my opinion on it. So that's what we're going to do today. The rod that I am looking at is a 7-foot 2-inch spinning rod. Perfect for fresh water. It's a nice carbon black design, has a lot of features in that we will discuss, and if you're interested in the rods, you can find them at TZack.com. So who are the folks at T-Zack? Well, let's start with them. There's a manufacturing organization that makes their own rods. They cater to all types of fishing. They handle fly, inshore, ice, boat, and with boat, both spinning and cranks, surf casting, bait casting, and what this rod is a freshwater spin fishing rod. It's a beautiful rod, and it's part of a series that they have. The T-Zack brand has a set of spinning rods, bait casting rods, and crank rods. The rods themselves are made of carbon fiber. This is a very unusual setup to this one in that it's 30-ton Toray, which is Japanese carbon fiber. Most of the rods that you'll find in a carbon fiber setup are 20 tons, so this is a stronger one. And the series comes in 3 series. It comes in a starter series, a classic series, and a high-end tournament series. Well, let's take a look at the rod itself. The rod is only 3.8 ounces. We'll show you that in a moment, but it's only 3.8 ounces in weight. That's incredible. I have a Shimano rod that was a $200 rod, and it weighs over 4 ounces. So this is even lighter than that. It has a fabric wrap on the fore to reinforce the strength. It has a fast tip, which means the top of the rod is going to be bending as opposed to middle or back end on a medium or a slow rod. It has a EVA handle grip and Fuji reel seats and Fuji guides. And on the Fuji guides, that's a stainless steel frame and an aluminum oxide inset to them. So I believe that's the Fuji O-ring series, and beautiful looking rod, beautifully designed and ultra lightweight. Well, let's get to that lightweight. We'll show you exactly where it is on the scale. Well, let's get to the weight of this then. So I've set up my postal meter scale, and let's go ahead and put that on there. Got to avoid the wires. I don't want to trap up the actual piece. 3.9. So 3.9 ounces. It is an incredibly light pole. It's probably the lightest of the ones that I've seen, and yet it has all of the strength of the reinforced carbon fiber shaft, blank, and just a beautiful design all around. You can see from a little bit further away now the reel seat and mount, all in the carbon fiber, and the EVA handles. Well, again, as I mentioned, the specs on is a 7-foot 2-inch. It's fast action, which is great for strikes, particularly up top. The line weight that it is recommended for it is 6 to 12 pound line weight. The lure weight, 1/8 to 3/4 ounce lures. Well, always important to me with these is how is the balance on the reel? Well, when you hook a reel onto the rod, and I've chosen an old classic. This is a Penn 714 spin fisher, which is probably very heavy by today's standards. We'll try and show you the balance. Well, the balance on a rod and a reel is always important to me because it means that your hand is either going to fatigue or it's not going to fatigue. Now, I have the 714, which is a lightweight Penn classic reel on there. It's heavier than the majority of reels today. But yet, if you grab the rod right around the hosel there, it's perfectly balanced. And that's great because as you're casting, particularly if you're making a lot of throws, you want that balance as close to the reel as you can get it. So with your hand gripping onto the EVA handle there, you're going to fatigue less, and you will fatigue less because you're not going to battle the rod when you're working the reel. It's going to work in unison with it, and that's always important. So everybody's wondering what the cost of these are. If you start with the TZack starter one, that introductory price is at $99. The Classic Series is at $199, and the Tournament Series is at $299. All of those, I think, represent a wonderful value for features that we're showing here. And I think it's something that if you're interested in, if you're trying to learn a little bit more, it's an opportunity to get in on a brand that has yet to establish itself, but certainly has a high-quality rod. So I hope you've enjoyed that little product review. I'd be interested in your comments. Overall, again, I think it's a very nice setup. 7.2, 9 eyelets, all Fuji guides, carbon fiber, 30-ton Japanese Toray. A lot of great features, including that EVA grip on the Fuji reel seat. So if you'd like to learn more about TZack and about their manufacturing capabilities, their product lines, and a little bit more about the 3 series, the starter, the classic, and the tournament, or maybe you're interested in a different type of rod. As I mentioned, they support fly fishing, ocean fishing, freshwater fishing, and the standard types, the bait casting rods, the boat poles, the spinning rods, and your classic crank rods, and all kinds of weights and sizes. You know, this is kind of the story of the last few years between COVID and the power of the internet. You now have manufacturers that can take the products direct to the consumer, and they can offer the discounts because they eliminate the middlemen. We've seen that with a lot of the fishing reels that I've shown you over time, and now I'm showing you a rod that's a manufacturer's driven brand. And I think that's very interesting because you can build a lot of quality in, and if you eliminate the multi-tiered distribution system and go direct to consumer by enabling them to sell and purchase on the internet, you can pack a lot more value into the products that you're offering for the same price as the ones that include the markups for the additional overhead and the like. So if you want to learn more, head over to their website, TZack.com, and take a look at what their offerings are. Maybe you'll find these interesting, and if you like, I believe you can order right on that site. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, please like it. If you want to see more, please leave that in the comment section. I do appreciate your viewing it, and I'm always interested in what your interests are. So if you'd like to see more product reviews like that, please leave that in the comment section as well. Okay. So everybody, please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.